And we back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on, man. It's Daz, it's my journal, and I'm here to bring you another day of me just giving y'all a game or just, feeling like just talking about something that's motivating, that's gonna motivate me and y'all. And today, I think what I feel like talking about is failure is not the last option. Failure is not the end. Let that sink in for a little bit. Failure is not the end. The thing what I mean by that is you're gonna fail. If you really gonna do something in life, you're gonna fail a couple of times. You're gonna fail a couple of times. But that don't mean to quit. That don't mean to quit. I was always taught I heard this like it's no plan B's. My plan B is to make plan A work. And ever since I heard that, it had me like think different. Like if I got a goal, like my major goal that I put all the way up here, I find other little ways to help me to get to that goal, but that's my main goal. When you got a goal in mind, don't stop chasing it. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. A couple of times too. You might fail more than 5 times. It might take you 1 to 2 years. It might take you longer than you actually expected. And that's the thing. When we doing anything in this world, you can't put a time limit on nothing. Don't put a time limit on anything. Do not expect anything at no certain time. Don't. If you're doing something, just do it out your heart, out of the love for whatever you're doing, out your heart. Just keep going, keep doing it, keep going, keep doing it, because you're gonna fail a couple of times. But failure is not the end. Failure is not the end. Failure is not the end. Like, let me give you a couple examples with me. And I'm just learning this too. That's why I'm even saying this to y'all like this right now. Cause I'm whatever I'm giving y'all is what I'm learning in present day. Like I'm learning these things now. So I'm giving it to y'all raw as can be. Like I pause. Like I'm just making sure y'all feel my energy. This is real me just learning and putting it to use. Cause you can learn something, but you gotta put it to use too. It's another thing. But I used to take failure so hard. Like it used to hit me so hard back in the days. If I dropped a song and it didn't get the exact likes or views or plays or certain things, I used to be like, ah, damn, damn, damn. I can't even. I was expecting it to get 200 views or 200 likes, and didn't even get 50 likes. Damn, like and you feel like you a failure. You feel like you ain't doing good. Nah, don't look at it like that. Look at it like you put something else into the world. You putting stuff you created. You putting stuff into the world. Remember that, y'all. You putting stuff, new stuff you creating. You creating, and God. Yeah, I know I'm gonna talk about God a lot. And God, that's one thing He created us to do. He created us to create. So when you create and put it in the world, even if it don't do what you expected it to do, trust me, somebody's seeing it, and it accumulates. Everything accumulates. All the work that you're doing accumulates. It accumulates. It accumulates. If you look at it like that, you'll look at it way better. Look at it from the option or the standpoint view of saying, you know what? I dropped this today. I was expecting 200 likes. I only got 50. It's cool. It's gonna accumulate because people gonna see me working hard. I'm gonna keep going, no matter what they say. I'm gonna keep going. There ain't nothing no gonna stop me. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. People gonna feel that energy. People eventually gonna feel that energy. And what they gonna do especially if you good at what you do, they gonna start tuning in. You gonna have haters, but don't worry about haters. We ignore haters and we hang with the winners. You gonna have haters, but one thing they can't do, they can't hate on greatness. So remember that. Just keep going. People gonna see it. They gonna hate at first. They gonna laugh at first. They might joke on you at first. You might not feel. You might feel like, damn, I don't even. I don't even know what I'm doing or situation. Nah, don't feel like that. Every time you fail, look at it as a lesson. Yo, what did I do wrong this time? How could I make this better? How could I look to make this a little bit better? Every time, don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as a lesson. You build it. You building a building. You get what I'm saying? It's like you building different science projects or whatever business you building. You're building something. It takes bricks. It takes layers. It's layers. It's going to get there. It takes layers to get there. And I'm learning that myself. I'm learning that myself. Sometimes we can't rush neither. Because if we sometimes we feel like, oh, if I'm not working, or if I'm not doing right now, or every minute of the day doing what I gotta do, something towards get me towards my goal, I'm not working. No, that's how you burn out. Don't burn out. Don't burn out now. Don't burn out. But don't stop. And don't slow your pace. For nobody, no one. Don't slow your pace neither. Keep going. If you fail, look at it as a lesson. Learn from it. Learn what did I do wrong? How can I make this better? How can I make this better? That should be a main question every single time. Even if you do something good, even if you do something and you exceed your expectations, look at it, learn from it, and then be like, yo, how can I make this a little bit better? And that's what I've been doing. I just been taking little things, whatever I fail at, even with this, me speaking to y'all, I watch my old videos and be like, all right, I could have said that better. Or I could have said that in a way which they understand that more. It's just me looking at my errors and learning to grow. And eventually, I'm going to grow to where I'm talking to hundreds of thousands of people on my channel. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. The point is, failure is not the end. Failure ain't the end. Failure is not the end. Shit, it's probably just the beginning. It's probably just the beginning. It's probably just the beginning for you to learn from whatever whatever situation had you thought you failed at. It's just a situation to learn. You gotta learn something. Sometimes you gotta learn little things. It can be the little things. Like I remember it was a period I was dropping every week for a month. For a month. I'm like, I'm gonna drop a freestyle every week for a month. That taught me a lot. It ain't the freestyles ain't really take off like how I wanted them to, of course. But me doing that taught me a lot about how to drop, when to drop, how I should present my drops. There's certain things. It just taught me a lot within me dropping the music. People would look at it as a failure. Oh, you dropped 4 songs, you dropped 5 songs, and it ain't really go nowhere. They catch a buzz like that. People listen. People was listening. Because I thought people wasn't listening too. Let me tell you a little funny story about that. I thought people wasn't listening too. So somebody randomly came up to me and just say, yo, Daz, I ain't gonna lie. You real ill, bro. You ill with this music shit. And I'm like, what? What do you like? It caught me off guard because I'm coming from the gym. I didn't even think about this shit. Honestly speaking, I was not thinking about music. But he like, yo, you ill with this shit. You one of the nicest niggas around here with this shit. And I'm like, word, good looking. Like I ain't get like I've learned not to let like my head get boasted by what other people say. Because if a compliment can bring you up, people hating you can bring you right back down. So I don't let shit like that get in my head. But I thought about it, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, what made you say that? He's like, yo, I listen to your freestyles and shit. Niggas is listening to that shit. Niggas be like, you fire, but they're not gonna ever try to give you that credit. And that made sense to me. So I just, I said, you know what? It showed me certain things, but I learned from that because why now I know how to drop, when to drop, and I know how to present myself when I'm dropping. Don't let failure be something to cause you to feel like you want to just give up. No. I read 50 Cent book, and 50 Cent said it was a story of two guys where they went in business, and one guy was doing everything that he should be doing. and the other guy was spending the money, doing frivolous shit with the money. 50 was like, the business went to the business crashed. After the business crashed, the one that was doing what he was supposed to do, he was like, "Yo, what happened? I thought you was doing your part." I, long story less long. 50 was like, he didn't give up. The man didn't give up. What he did was take time to think, and plan his steps. Sometimes you got to give yourself time to think. If you make the wrong move or you fail at something, just give yourself a little bit of time to think. Just think. Give yourself time to think. Yo, what did I do wrong? How can I fix this? How can I make this better? You get what I'm saying? Failure ain't like losing or failing. It's not the end of the world. It's a lesson. I always look at it like that. When I lose, I learned the lesson. Because on the other side of losing, you gonna it's always a blessing. Don't let failure be the last reason that you stop. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let failure be the reason you stop. Much time stuff try to make me stop or try to make me stop going. Much time. Much situations I done went through, and I'm looking back on it now like, damn, I should have gave up. I should have just gave up on life, type shit, real shit. But I'm here. I'm here, and I'm going, and I'm doing better, and I'm going to continue to do better every day. We gonna get 1% better every day, even if it's just me learning something, me getting better, and thinking, and me getting better, and having more faith in myself and in God. Gotta get better, y'all. We gotta get better. And don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on nothing that you want to do. Do not give up. When you give up, you're only giving into the enemy. Don't give in to the enemy. Win. Go ahead, go out there and go win. Go win. Go win. Don't let nobody tell you can't win. Just remember this one thing before I go, y'all. Failure is not the end. 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 It's something that you can learn from. Remember that. I'm gonna get out one more time. Failure is not the end. It's only something that you can learn from and build on. So with that being said, keep God in your life. Put God first. Keep going. Keep praying and keep going, y'all. We're gonna win. As long as you don't give up, you're gonna win.